What's up guys, Dmitry here with Knox, and in our search for some more unique products at CES, rather than yet another boring RGB peripheral, I think we found something really perfect. Intel did not have many announcements at this year's CES because Kaby-Lake, their key platform for 2017, had already launched, but there was still some interesting things being shown. One of those is this little thing called the compute card. Believe it or not, hidden inside the metal chassis is a full PC integrated into this form factor that's not much bigger than a few credit cards. So let's take a closer look right after this. This show coverage is possible thanks to NVIDIA, Gigabyte, Fantex, and NCIX. So the compute card has been designed in a very different way than Intel's compute stick, but its intention is very much similar. Much like the Intel stick concept, the compute card aims to minimize the form factor of computers as we know them to make implementation within devices much simpler and less costly. In this case, Intel took their 7th generation ultra-efficient 6-watt Kaby-Lake V Pro processor, paired it up with integrated memory modules and other local components to create a powerful yet fully integrated system. The 5mm all-metal chassis subs in as an internal heatsink also, but this incredible thinness means adding the compute card to everything from a fridge to smart TVs to washing machines to tiny all-in-one computers and set-top boxes ensures the device remains as thin as possible. Intel's intent for the compute card is to aid the acceleration and acceptance of technology into everything from household appliances and connected devices. Basically, it is meant to make the integration of processing power easier by offering a near complete system that can simply be inserted into a compatible slot on virtually any product. All that's needed is a breakout for various I/O buses like SATA for local storage and PCIe for additional feature connectivity if that's required. So think of this as a cartridge type plug-and-play module which manufacturers can simply slide into their devices provided the necessary connections are in place. It is also very easy to upgrade those devices with the next generation of compute cards since Intel intends for this to become the standard format as future iterations are introduced. And one of the most important features is the new connector that runs alongside the standard USB-C port, and Intel is opening up this connector specifications to partners in order to speed up the adoption and to ensure that it does not become yet another proprietary format that no one uses. And while calling the compute card a complete system is not exactly accurate since it needs a few additional components to be functional, partners are already working on concepts which incorporate it. Now, don't expect the compute card to make its way directly into your back pocket anytime soon, but it does give a tantalizing glimpse of what the future will hold for a massive number of lifestyle devices. Intel was also showing off their next generation Knox at the show. While they're not upgrading the Skull Canyon system we just reviewed, the other less expensive products are receiving the makeover with the Kaby-Lake processors. There will be availability of i7 processors and Iris Plus graphics on some with HDCP 2.2 and HDMI 1.4, along with Thunderbolt 3.0 on offerings with i5 and i7 processors. And cool thing, pricing has not been increased at all when compared to Skylake Knox. Visually, not much has been updated on the Knox, but Intel did add a new metal unibody frame, moved the power buttons to the front, and implemented a new customizable LED halo on the Knox front. There will still be extremely thin Knox, but the slightly thicker ones will have the dual 2.5-inch SSD brackets for compatibility with Intel's Optane. So there you have it, a brand new computing form factor from Intel and a revision to the popular Knox platform. It should be interesting to see what happens with the rest of the year, but there is definitely some interesting things happening at Intel. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.